Right, we have had some crazy weather over the last couple days, finally settling down a little bit, at least for right now.
Yeah, at least the widespread rain is no longer out there, just some spotty showers across especially eastern portions of the viewing area right now. Bastrop County, as a matter of fact, on Viper radar. We take a look at scanning the skies, showing some heavy downpours across your neighborhoods right now. And we're going to take a closer look here and zoom in as we are keeping an eye on these storms as they are very slow movers. They're dumping a pretty good amount of rain, but it doesn't look as though right now we're going to be dealing with any flooding situations from this little line coming through Bastrop from north to south as we speak. Everybody else, again, just some spotty showers out there, and where we had some flash flood watches and warnings earlier this morning in the hill country, everything's dissipated to just some light rain, and that's, again, all good news coming from the forecast center at this point in time. Now here's the satellite and radar composite. You see the cloud cover still pretty extensive across the area. Also, the rainfall very splotchy, we could call it, all across central Texas early this evening, and we're going to keep it going that way likely through the overnight. Some of this will die down as sunset comes around and we lose the daytime heating, but it does look like a couple of these storms could survive at least the early portions of the overnight. Take a look at today's rainfall at Camp Mabry, about 1/10 of an inch, a little over 1/2 of an inch at ABIA. That leaves us at 6 inches, at 6 3/4 of an inch, I should say, at Camp Mabry for the month, 26.63 for the year. Look at those surpluses in the rain gauges at Camp Mabry, almost 5 inches above average for the month, with no flood watches or warnings out right now, which is good news. We just mentioned that a moment ago. Everything is settled down for now. And some of that rain, especially what we saw today, made it into the Highland Lakes, especially Lake Travis. It's up about 1.5 feet from last check, and that's always good to hear. Buchanan, not so much just yet. We have to wait for that outflow or the runoff to get back into the lakes there. All the rain that we've been seeing lately coming from a little convergence from the east and west over northern Mexico and coming off the Gulf here, but the remnants of hurricane, or what was once Hurricane Odile, still have yet to come through. They're breaking apart pretty significantly back to the west of us, but they're going to move to the south and southeast over the next 24 hours or so and continue the chance for that spotty activity tonight and through parts of the day tomorrow. So let's get to it here on our future clouds and radar. 7 o'clock this evening, we're calling for about a 30% chance for rain still. If you're heading out to the high school football games, you might want to take an umbrella and the poncho. Otherwise, cloudy skies and a little cooler than what we've been witnessing as of late. Temperatures down into the low 80s and even eventually into the mid 70s by 10 o'clock tonight as you're heading home from the game. Still 30% chance for rain at that point. As we wake up tomorrow morning, it does look as though, due to the daytime heating loss, we're not really going to have a whole lot to deal with if you're going to be out early on your Saturday and through Saturday afternoon. As we get the daytime heating back, maybe a few of these spotty showers, but notice nothing widespread, nothing that gives us 2, 3, 4 inches of rain like we saw the past 2 days in a short period of time that causes these types of flash floods. So the ground may be able to dry out a little bit and have a little break here over the next 24 hours, which is always good to hear. Hour by hour, we take you through at 6 o'clock this evening. Still some spotty showers out there, 30% chance through 10, and tomorrow morning just some drizzle out and about as we'll get back to lows tonight in the mid 70s, we'll say, across the area.